All right, all right. Welcome back. Give me one sec. Come on, start it. There it is. Yep, looks like we have audio. Awesome. Okay, it is Wednesday, October 22nd, 2:06 p.m. And it has been a day already. However, I did go grocery shopping, thank goodness. I would have put groceries in the chat, but I couldn't spell it to save my life. So it turned into food shopping. But yeah, everything's going as well as can be expected. We did not find the fourth kitten, so we are pretty sad about that, but 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Mama's doing well. She's gaining weight, still nursing. Yeah, this Saturday, I think when we stream, I might bottle feed some burritos and just do like an IRL stream. So yeah, so you guys can meet the kittens. But yeah, they are super cute. Yeah, what else? What else? I think that's it. I think that covers everything. All right, so let's jump back into Stardew Valley. Oh, so, have you ever heard of Disco Elysium? Absolutely. I think that would be a great idea. I think you, Bog Switch, and Jojo Flirting could probably name one each. I think that would be a fantastic idea. We just call them kittens right now because they're so small, and we couldn't come up with names. Kelly and I debated on naming them after you three, but naming a cat Bog Switch might be a little confusing for people, and I imagine they would change their names. So yeah, I think if you guys can come up with one good name each, boy and girl, because we don't really know the sex yet, that would be awesome. So yeah, I think that would be great. But anyways, I was thinking about maybe streaming Disco Elysium. It's like an isometric 2D game. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so it's like an isometric 2D game, kind of like Baldur's Gate 3. Um, and it's about like this detective, but it is one of the craziest narrative-driven games that I've ever played. Um, I think it might be really cool to actually watch. However, I have not beat the game, and it is like there's a lot of really good voice acting, but there's a lot of like cutscenes and like dialogue. But I think it would be really cool to actually get that on there. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump back in. So day 15, a winner. Hopefully we can finish winter today. I don't know how long I have to stream, but we're gonna do it. And I did disable that swimming mod, so thank goodness we don't have to deal with that. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, think of a good boy and girl name for me. And I will let you pick whoever you would like to name out of the three. And I think I know which one you're going to pick, just because I think everybody would pick this one. But yeah, definitely up to you. All right, let's take a look at the weather. All right, I guess it doesn't matter. Because, whoa, whoa, hey. Because it's still winter, so who cares? Oh, they're grumpy. Why wouldn't they be? We know all about geos. Oh, okay, so it looks like maybe we went to... Yeah, maybe we went to the Skull Cavern last time I played. Good morning, Abigail. Yeah, I don't think you could. Or like something like here in the States, man. My wife worked at the shelter and they name because they go through so many animals. Some of the cats have the craziest names. Like they could be called like hamburger or like potato or just ridiculous things. I wish I could come up with better examples, but when my wife would tell me these names that they're coming up with, I'm just like, wow, where did y'all get that? Like it's great. But yeah, that definitely that tracks. Yeah, we wouldn't want a cat misnamed. I think I'm just gonna let that go. I don't really care about that right now. And let's go ahead and put this away, this way. Yeah, we're good there. Let's grab our gear. What What's that? A texture catalog. Oh, I forgot that's a mod. To entities, paintbrush. Okay, we're not gonna mess with that. I don't want to goof anything up. So I hope your vacation went well. I am so sorry it's over. If you're familiar with Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning, they have a song. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like everything is okay because we're on vacation. And in the end, they somehow become zombies and they yell permanent vacation. That's what I'm shooting for one day, just a permanent vacation. But it must be an actual vacation and not some like debilitating thing that has happened to me. That is my prerequisite. And I think we still need to, yeah, Mr. Wizard don't love us yet, so we need to change that right quick. Ah, that's fair. Yeah, I appreciate always coming back from vacation. Like, all these problems were not my problem. Like, these are you problems. I'll help, but don't blame me for your panic in the midst of your problems that you've created in my absence. Oh, you know what? We need to finish that. Come on. We definitely need to finish it before winter's up. Let's grab those. I do too. Oh my gosh, I do too. But even if he didn't, I mean, everybody can learn to drive. Well, maybe not everybody, but almost everybody. Most people can learn to drive, and I think he will have no problem, or they will have no problem whatsoever. Right. What am I? Oh, yeah, and it's a thing, but once you get it, you've got it for life, and that's the cool thing. Yeah, I've drove more now in my life than I haven't drove, and eventually that happens for everybody, which is a really cool thing. Oh shoot, I forgot. Yeah, did I get knocked out? Yeah, okay, so maybe we need to go talk to the Adventurers Guild, see if they can recover any items I'm missing. Yeah, I got lucky. I did pass the driving test the first time, but I was very, very worried. Five, oh my, 5 months? That's insane. That's wild. And was that the only place you could go to? Like here in the States, you don't have to actually take the test in like the town you live. You can actually take it, I think, in any place in Ohio, and it would still be valid. It's just crazy if it's not the same for you. But I mean, shoot, what can you do when you're at the mercy of dear old government? Let's get rid of that. Thank you. Alright, so I think we've cleaned that up, so we won't have to go through and redo it. Yeah, absolutely. I don't enjoy driving as an adult. Like I there are things I do enjoy, like I like the vehicle I have. I do like driving. However, the amount of insects I kill and the amount of close calls with wildlife really make me wish I just had a walkable community. I do not enjoy driving. I used to when I was younger and I didn't care about anything but myself. Well, ignorance is bliss. Little bug, go away. And I'm sorry to hear that about the long queues for the lines. That sounds terrible. But I mean, it does kind of track. Like, it's government for you. Hurry up and wait. And I know that intimately from my time in the service. Being in the army, that's all we did. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. We're gonna put those guys up just for fun. There we go. Yeah, I believe that. She's probably like, I gotta fail this girl. No, she could not get her license. No, gotta be tough on the drivers. That's funny. I couldn't imagine that. That reminds me of an episode of I don't know if you've seen it. It's very American-based cartoon, but like King of the Hill. The main character's wife is she substitute teaches, and the teacher assessor or whatever comes in and has to test her, and she has to be like all super like it's ridiculous. But yeah, I get that, and that's unfair. So that's actually funny that you mentioned it. So when I was in the military, um, I bombed a test. It was, I don't remember exactly what test. I think it might have been symbology. And the reason I bombed this test, we had to, you're not writing on a piece of paper. You're writing on clear laminate where you can put over on a like an overhead projector. And you have to do all these symbols, and it's all memorization, which I had. It was no problem. But I made the stupidest mistake um, that yeah, but that's neither here nor. But anyways, I made the stupidest mistake, right? So we are supposed to fold this thing in half when we're done, and then we turn it into this like little slot. Well, when I fold it in half, I have like OCD, so every time I fold something in half, I grab. Well, here, let me grab something random. So every time I fold something in half, I grab the edge and I pinch it really hard all the way down. When I did that, it erased one bracket of answers, and I failed my symbology test for that alone. And I argue, so there is like a retest system in the military where you can be like, hey, this is messed up. I want to redo this. I want reevaluated, and I want to try this again. And when I told the dude about it, the guy in charge of the class, Sergeant, I don't know, Jerkface or whatever his name was, he flipped out on me. Absolutely flipped out. And I didn't understand why he made such a big deal about it. He even pulled up my test and he's like going over, and I was like, "Sir, I only missed one and you can see part of it was there. I didn't realize I shouldn't have done that. Like I know, can I please just redo this?" And yeah, absolutely. And that'd be funny if he was, but he had an American accent, so I don't know unless your uncle's American. But anyways, he threw a fit, and he's like, "No, absolutely not," and he would not let me rebuttal this. The reason being, when his supervisor would have to come in, but his supervisor was already coming in because he was getting promoted up one rank, and he didn't want me interfering with his big day. That setback cost me 3 months in holding in the military. That one setback. Oh, it was freaking horrible. I was so mad. Like my whole life at that point was planned out. Like I had a way into like I'm glad it didn't go that way, because obviously I'm like more kind-hearted now than I would have been, because I would have been trying to get into the CIA after the military, but that went to crap. Like my top secret security clearance down the drain, everything down the drain. It was terrible. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, life is very unfair. Crazy stuff happens. And egos get in the way when there should be no ego, like whatsoever. I do understand, like, you have to meet certain, you have to meet, like, certain standards, for readiness and whatnot. But man, there was, like, no grace and mercy for me that day. And then another crazy thing, like when you come back from the military, good luck getting just a regular job. I couldn't even get hired into McDonald's. People see that you have the military on your application, and they like back then they acted like they wanted to employ you, but dude, I could not get a fast food job to save my life. I was like 19, and you can't use the top secret security clearance because you can't go overseas unless you're like 25. And my clearance expired way earlier. There we go. Yeah, life is poop because of people's egos. And a lot of people, they just can't realize that it's okay to cheer for other people. Like, it does not take away for you. And if you clap for other people will clap for you when it's your turn. Um, but yeah, I digress. All right, let's load all these bad boys up with cranberries because we have more cranberries than anything in the world. Honestly, should just start selling the gold and silver ones. Yeah, absolutely pay for it. Don't you dare eat that cranberry. Oh, and so I use Canva to make my thumbnails. I know they're not great. they're a little generic and they do kind of follow a similar like look. But I do have like personal aesthetic goals. But anyways, my Canva, my 30-day subscription for premium expired. But what Canva doesn't know is I'm gonna sign Kelly up for a 30-day subscription. It's gonna be great. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I do put like thought into them, and I don't know if anybody really gets like all my references and stuff. And I am gonna try and put little hidden things in. Yeah, absolutely, in your face, Canva. Your dirty cat. They want like 120 bucks a year, and it's like all you can get is like a year. And I'm like, come on. Oh, I'm happy. Like I was worried because you were going back to work and I didn't get to talk to you because you were doing your vacation stuff and I just so many things were happening and it was a wild time. So I just wanted to let you guys know that even though I've got to do this thing now, like I will still do this because I do it for the love of the game. So, but yeah, hopefully I will be able to put more time into it when I can. There is going to come a point like right before or right after Thanksgiving, where I'm going to go to 12-hour shifts for like 3 weeks straight. So I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, absolutely, I will. I don't want to post my Megabonk ones to YouTube, but I will put them up on VOD um for Twitch. But honestly, like yeah, when it comes to anything like this or any others, I will absolutely put them up. And I really appreciate when you comment on a video on YouTube. That definitely helps. I figure one day if I have enough comment, or I'm not comment, one day if I have enough content, that maybe people will be like, yo, he's got quite a bit of stuff to watch. And then people can just watch when they get bored. Oh, it's okay. I am not super good either. However, I did beat my record. Oh my gosh, there's five now. There's five. I didn't know there was. Oh, there's five. I just thought. Oh, there's. Oh my God, there's six. I didn't even see him. How many kids did you have? Okay, what do you need now, bro? You want a rusty spoon and a sea urchins. I wish I could start a raccoon rebellion. Just burn down Jojo Mart. Pierre's has got to go too. Dad'll get over it. We married his daughter. He's set for life. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we're not getting through here without a little work. But yeah, I guess Megabonk just got an update like a day or two ago, maybe, and I have not played it since last weekend. I had a very small amount of time to play. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it again. I just love it. Like every run is different, and you just go. Like you just do the thing. And I love that in the beginning when you start the level, it says let's or like time to cook or let's cook or something like that. I love all, and I love the slutty rockets. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree. All right, Mr. Wizard, do you love us yet? He freaking loves us. Okay, we are never going to talk to you again. Bye-bye. Oh, you know what? I should actually check out his book because I forget what's in it. So we just need starfruit and fiber. Okay, cool. And I don't know, I don't think you can put those up in the greenhouse, but man, that would be awesome if you could. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's right. These changed too. I like these so much better. Man, this mod made those look way cooler. Okay, so just iridium bars and earth crystals, and we could at least do one. This is the one we need, though. Oh, I didn't even know you could get bananas. Sweet. Alright, so we don't have to hold this quartz anymore. Can I fit through there? Yep. Excuse me. I really wish I could dig up a rusty spoon for these guys real quick. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, so where the kittens were, they're like right behind my garage. There's like a alley going there, and then my neighbor's house, they have a shed. And I've never spoken to those neighbors before. So I got to meet the wife, and she was so nice. She told us that, you know, I bought food for them and stuff. Like, do you guys want any? And I was like, yes, absolutely. Like, any help would be great because honestly, we can't afford these kittens. Um, and she gave us like this big bucket of cat food, a bunch of like a bunch of like individual packs of like wet cat food that are nice and sealed. Like it was so cool of her. And she gave us 2 bags full of litter, which was fantastic and will definitely help out. It is crazy though, the amount of upkeep that is required for kittens. I clean their litter boxes now. I clean their litter box 3 times a day, and it's still not enough. Like these kittens are crazy, but they are so cute. The one that bit me, he bit right into my thumb. It was pretty terrifying and painful, but I finally got him to not, he'll still hiss when he first, like he notices you're reaching for him, but he doesn't get all super grumpy. Once you start petting him, he's like, oh, this is great. He even like closed his eyes and started purring. Oh, it was the coolest thing. He doesn't know it, but me and him are gonna be best buddies, if not for a short time. And during the weekend, I will go down there and get in this like this greenhouse with them, and I'll sit on the floor. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna miss them very much when they go. And I'm kind of debating on keeping Lilu, but man, Pebbles is not having it. So we actually bought Pebbles. It's like a calming collar. It reeks of catnip to me. So I think there's like catnip and maybe some kind of mint in there, and it throws off her smell. Immediately when we put this collar on her, she just started rubbing all over everything, which is very similar to how she behaves on catnip. So I really think it's like a catnip collar that overwhelms the sense of smell and keeps them from getting super upset. However, the other day Kelly didn't leave the basement door shut when she went downstairs, and Pebbles came down, but Lilu got out of the enclosure, and Pebbles freaked out, just started screaming bloody murder, ran upstairs. So it's like we think the caller's helping, but we're not sure. And then on yesterday, it was yesterday. I get home from work, and Pebbles obviously wants outside, and I don't have to work today, so I'm like, hey, I'll take her outside for 5 minutes. I'll walk her around. Well, she comes outside. However, Ollie, the neighbor cat, he is this cat right here. Ollie is outside, and he really wants to mess with Pebbles because he wants to play. Pebbles wasn't having it, and she was so angry, spitting mad. So I go and I pick her up like I always do. And normally when I pick her up, she will calm down. She might hiss, but she'll calm down because she knows it's me. For the first time since I've had her, she did not calm down. She literally like wrapped around my arm and tried to full on, while screaming, bite me. And I had to like kind of juggle her in the air, and I'm like, baby, it's me. And I tried to get her again, full on tried to bite my forearm, which has never happened. And she scratched, I don't know if you can see by my tattoo, but she scratched my arm really freaking hard here and like right there. And it itched so bad. I was like, girl, what is wrong with you? Like, I've never seen her so mad. So I think we have definitely stressed her out really hard bringing the kittens in, but she's gonna have to get over it. She has seen so many cats come in this house and go. I don't blame her being stressed out, but I just wish things would be better for her. And it makes me sad because she wants a life that I can't allow her to have. And it's crazy because other owners, they just let their cats outside and then they'll just call them in like later in the night. I can't do it. Oh, this music is peaceful. Oh my, I think I forgot to feed the farm animals yesterday. My bad. Oh, sweet. Abigail is kicking butt apparently. Shoot, man, I don't really... Hi, pretty girl. You know what? We can go to the beach. And we will... yeah, let's go to the beach. Sweetheart, you're not going outside. It's too cold. Oh, and apparently, fall came this week. It just showed up yesterday. One sec here. Yeah, so when it comes to us, I don't know what the legality is behind it. Um, some owners, like my neighbors right there with Ollie, again, this guy right here, they just let him live outside. She swears he doesn't want to come in, he won't stay in, it's a whole thing. And so I just take them at their word. The neighbors down there with Puff, who is, do I have, yeah, there's Puff right there by Pebbles. Um, he's always outside all the time too, which to me is crazy. I wouldn't do it. Cats get ran over all the time. Cats get mauled and beat to shreds by other cats. Like there's like a whole territory battle thing going on constantly, especially over any location where food and water is available. So even though we have the heated cat house outside that Ollie uses, it's like still a madhouse. Sometimes we hear cats screaming and we got to run out back and be like, what is going on? Who's causing problems now? And It's a whole thing. I don't know why. I think what happens is most people they get a kitten for Christmas here or for a birthday for a kid, and they're like, "Hey, it's a kitten." But once it turns to an adult, starts spraying or peeing or puking, whatever have you, people just throw them outside. And then they're not spayed, not neutered. Next thing you know, they're having babies every year, sometimes multiple times. Like you just get overrun, and it's so sad. So that's why we kind of do what we do. Just try to help and ease the suffering where we can. I feel so terrible for like if we wouldn't have taken Lilu in, um, she would die here in a couple months. She was so skin and bone. She would have died, and then the kittens wouldn't have had a mom. And facing just being born and hey, now is a brutal Ohio winter. Like, no way. And a lot of people, they just like I do care about my house. I have the kind of OCD where I want my house to be clean. Yeah, absolutely. I want my house to be clean and tidy at all times. It helps my mental state. But I cannot bear the thought of some living creature out there freezing to death, terrified. Like, there is so much suffering in our world that is so unnecessary. Like, it's all we have to do is live for it and be fine. Just live for it. Yeah, absolutely. Give me one sec. Let me reboot this headset. Yeah, absolutely. I would feel exactly the same way. I'm dreading if I have never hit a cat in my car and God, universe, you know, Harry Potter, something, please don't let that happen because I will be ruined. So I don't know if you guys have them, but I call them woolly boys. They're like about about yay big, and they're like little caterpillars. And every year they're in like the cornfields, and they will just caterpillar across the road while I'm driving. I have gotten so good at knowing what to look for as to where I can go around them and not mush them to death. Like I hate driving so much. It is so horribly inefficient and it just brutalizes our ecosystem. I hate seeing all the dead deer, possums, and raccoons all over the roads, everywhere you go. It is a nightmare. And I hear in some areas they have those overpasses that will go over highways and they're like grassed and have like stuff on them. I wish some billionaire in our country just gave a shit big enough to try and make things better for, less evolved creatures. And it's wild to me. I was talking to Kelly about this last night. I have recently seen like apes. Yeah, there is none. I have recently seen apes using tools to fish. Um, a gray African parrot asked an existential question. um, Pebbles is insanely smart for a cat. It is ridiculous. Like, I think things are evolving on our planet because, like, humans are kind of forcing other animals to evolve. Like, watching all the ravens and stuff use tools, like, and granted, it could have been this way a long time ago, but to me, it seems like things are becoming more aware, and I enjoy that immensely. Yeah, yeah, we are, and more distracted. Yeah, a lot of the avians are like extremely intelligent, and it blows me away. You would think they wouldn't be because of the size of their brain, but that tells me that size, when it comes to a brain, doesn't really matter. It's consciousness, huh, Pebbles? Yeah. Are we under a level 1 Pebbles warning? Is it a level 3? I'm being ignored now. And it's really nice to have kittens to take care of and a mama to take care of after Rocco left. Go away, little bug. I never realized, like, when I was in the midst of taking care of him, how much I enjoyed taking care of things. Most of my life, I've kind of ran from responsibility whenever I'm able, but for some reason, for cats, like I can't do it. I feel like I gotta take care of all of them. We really gotta come up with something to do over here. Yeah, you think so? Yeah. Alright, so I hate winter in Stardew. I think I'm just gonna sleep all the way through. Yeah. Yeah, no animals are evil. Only man can be evil. Or humanity, I guess. Alright, so this is where Geralt goes through his winter depression phase, where he's like, I can't even do it. All the fruits can rot. All the trees. Oh, dude, I love it so much. So, should we have a baby? Should Geralt and her have a baby? Vitamin D. That's exactly right. I literally just bought vitamin D at the store because we were out, and I know how bad I get during the winter. What do you think? Should Geralt and her have a baby? Because I really don't know. I don't even know. Like, I wonder if that adds responsibility or like quests to the game. Let's. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Not now. Not now. I'm depressed, woman. Leave me be. All right. Oh, is Santa Claus coming? What's happening? I don't know what that noise means. Okay, so Abigail must have farted during the night. A baby will fix my sadness. Yeah, it probably wouldn't. Probably wouldn't for me. Oh man, I like sleeping too much. Kelly suggested I take a nap today, and I told her, you know I can't do that. I just can't. I love naps though. What, sweetheart? You want to come sit up here with me? I didn't think so. The booksellers in town. You know, I actually do kind of want to go see the bookseller. Hi, Abigail. Don't mind that I've been sleeping for a long time. She doesn't mind at all. Sweet. Yeah. Coloring books would be great. I gotta be honest. So, whenever I go to my... Oh, thank you for the veggie. Yeah, I'm not interested. Okay. So lately when I go to like Meijer or God forbid Walmart, I noticed that they are making some really cool like anime style coloring books lately, and I absolutely dig them. I wish there was all this cool nerdy stuff when I was younger. I mean, there was to a certain extent, but there wasn't such a varied variety. I love seeing that stuff around, making me happy. Go away, little bug. So we are just fighting fruit flies and gnats lately. We buy a lot of apple cider vinegar. Yes, you're absolutely right. It is the nerds that grew up without it. They're making it now. I love that my generation has become so dominant because I get to enjoy a lot of pop culture and stuff. Did you really? That's interesting. I mean, obviously, I know that you can make that, but I never thought of that. Oh, I'm sure you knocked it out of the park. Oh, wait, this isn't where the bookseller was. I was like, why am I here right now? I love vinegar. I think it's great, especially like a malt vinegar over like fresh fried French fries or something. Or like on a corn dog. There's something else that I really like malt vinegar on, but I can't think of it. Wait, no, we're not going to JoJo. Gosh, the bookseller. Come on. It is my favorite chips are salt and vinegar chips. And you can take that to the bank. My wife will tell you the same. I could even pull a bag out right now, probably. Bro, why do you got a balloon though? Oh, is that how you got? You become friends with people a little faster. Yeah, please. Bait and Bobber, read this to gain suggestion. I will, thank you. Read this book will grant a small amount of experience in all areas. Of course, the book. Yeah, okay, so I have a problem where I will. So here in America, like they do the shrinkflation, they charge you more and give you less than you used to get. When I buy a full family size bag of chips, it's only got like that much in it. Literally, I'll smash a whole bag in a day. I don't care. I don't feel shame. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I know I will probably stroke out one day. I I don't know if it was, yeah, yeah, absolutely. And then they give you that bull crap about, well, there has to be a certain air to chip ratio, otherwise it'll all break down and it'll be crumbs. And I'm like, I don't care, man. Fill the bag up, fill it up. I don't want to pay you for packaging. Um, it's funny, speaking of like slamming salt and vinegar chips down like it's nothing. Pepperoni, like whole sticks of pepperoni. When I was in the military, this sounds crazy, but my go-to food was pepperoni and marshmallows. Like literally, I'd eat like half a stick of pepperoni. I'm talking like a full like stick, and I would eat like a half bag of marshmallows in a day. But the amount of exercise I was doing, it must have just burned off because I didn't gain a stinking pound. But now that I'm older, it doesn't go that way. Whole slither legs. Read this book. That's weird. All right, I don't think we're gonna buy any more books. I think that's good enough. Oh, duh, that's not how you do that. Step away. That's awesome. I love that you guys call them crisps. They are, in fact, crisps. And I guess they're now when it comes to fish and chips, how are the potatoes prepared? Like, and what is the cut of the potatoes? Like I know, so, like here in America, we have like potato wedges, which are usually pretty good. Ah, gotcha. Okay, just fat French fries. Gotcha. That's what I was curious about. Sweetheart, where are you? Yo, we're not going outside. Wait a minute. We don't need that. Oh man. No, baby. No, ma'am. I'm so sorry. We're not gonna go out. No, we're not going out. Can you come up here? Come here. Please, come here. Hop up. She said, heck no. I'm glad Pebbles can't talk. I think if she could, she would say really terrible things sometimes. There's no pleasing our poor girl. Gotcha. I would like to try you guys' wedges then. Here in America, the wedges are way too thick. So the outside is never cooked good enough. So it's kind of crispy on the outside, but the inside is just raw mushy potato. Well, it's not raw, but it's just mushy potato. People like rave over them, but to me, as soon as I brought them home, I'd hook up my deep fryer and I'd deep fry them longer. People undercook things here in America really hard, in my humble opinion. All right, we're going back to bed. We read the book. We're good. Actually, I do want to see what power that gave us. Okay. My love, we're not going outside. We're not going outside, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Deluxe worm bin. A dressed spinner. And a barbed hook. Honey, you're killing me. I don't want to hear you cry all day. Is your life that unfair? You think so? You really think? Why? She's so grumpy. I gotta turn the heater up. It's freezing in here. It's like 50 degrees outside. No, baby, we're not going outside. That is fantastic. Boil and mash them, stick them in a stew. That is 100% how she is, man. She's 100% that way. She is the queen of the house. She has always ran the house. Like, it's always been a thing. If Pebbles doesn't like something, it usually doesn't happen. So when we run the vacuum cleaner, Kelly came up with this, and I actually think it's funny, but if anybody walked by with the windows open, they probably wouldn't understand. But before we run the vacuum, we will usually say twice, 3, 2, 1, loud noise, and we will say it very loud. So yeah, we'll go 3, 2, 1, loud noise, 3, 2, 1, loud noise, and then we'll kick on the vacuum. Pebbles is terrified of the vacuum. Now Rocky, on the other hand, he gave no shits whatsoever. You could kick on the vacuum even if he was sleeping, and he'd just look and be like, oh, okay, I'm going back to bed. He was so brave. What, my love? You are beautiful today, do you know that? I wish you'd come up here, say hi to Sophie. Yeah? You're not gonna, are you? You're just gonna meow at me the whole time. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to ignore. Oh wait, get back in bed, bro. You're depressed. Yes. Go to bed, bro. Go to bed. Okay, so we are gonna play out this day. And let's make sure Abigail still likes us. Oh, sweet. Yes, we are still in her good graces. Okay. What mailbox? Thank you, Caroline. Thanks, Linus. Here, let's get rid of those. Alright, so we do need to go and break up these around the small trees, because they will not grow if we don't. Kinda forgot about that. Oh, and I imagine Pebbles gets really grumpy when she sees me sit on the couch and turn the Xbox on. I imagine she is like one of those girlfriends who is not a gamer and she is not okay with it. I can just see sometimes the disappointment in her eyes when I come home and she's like, oh, you're gonna sit down again? And it's so weird, like the other day when I let her out, she was very good, but she wanted to go into the garage. And I'm like, you know what? Sure, why not? I have nothing else to do. Let's let you go in the garage. It does. It does. So I let her in the garage, right? And this cat spends like 35, 40 minutes just walking around my boring, dusty old garage and just didn't want to leave. Was like, it was the coolest thing ever. And after that, she just constantly asked to go in the garage. And I'm just like, why, sweetheart? Why do we gotta go in the garage? You're a cat. There's nothing in here for you. Like, there's not even any mice in here. It is pretty cute, though. Yeah. She's probably like, look, I could live out here You guys can go do your weird stuff in the house. I'll just live out here. And she would too. I bet she would like to be an outside cat. It would not surprise me one bit. Just can't do it. I'm a helicopter parent. We're one short. Come on. Don't you dare give me wild seeds back. Don't you dare. Nice. Exactly what we need. Alright. Baby, it's not gonna happen. Please don't glare at me. So grumpy. She's so grumpy. I love you, pretty girl. Oh my gosh. We have not fed or watered the cats. Shoot, I knew there was a reason why I can't just sleep for multiple days on end on the farm. It is because we have kitty. I hope Abigail's been taking care of them. And speaking of Abigail, I think Kelly messaged. Give me one sec. What just happened, man? Oh, no, it wasn't Kelly. So since I did not do the job at Honda, Honda, the company that I would have temped through, was called Adecco. They must have put me in some insurance mailing list. I get emails every day, and it's like, guys, I don't even work for you. I unsubscribe every time, and they just keep coming. It is driving me insane. I'm so glad I did go to Honda. Man, I made, it felt like the worst wrong choice in the moment, and I felt terrible, like I had betrayed Kelly and didn't keep my word and all this, and I'm like, no, that was the smartest move. Yeah, that's what they want. Please give us your money. Please. Insurance is such a freaking pyramid scheme. I don't, it's like they created a job just to create a job. Like, hey, let's make this more complicated just so we can make more people do this job. It's definitely a billionaire mentality. Some dirty lawyer, banker, politician came up with insurance back in the day. Although I like to think that maybe back in the day it was pure. Really freaking doubt it though. Animal abuse every stream. Yeah, you know me. Every stream I forget. I'm not the best cat dad. But IRL, everybody gets taken care of. Even the ones that don't belong to me. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, everybody else should be okay. Yeah, I couldn't have done it. It takes a special kind of person, and I am not that kind of special. Yeah, I'm really hoping I make the cut for a permanent position at the new job. I am trying to bust my butt as hard as possible without injuring myself. Okay, look, ladies, I get that you're mad, but oh shoot, we are out of hay. Yeah, definitely fingers crossed. And if I don't, I don't. It'll get us up to Christmas, you know, and that's good enough. What more can somebody ask for? I do hate the thought of job hunting again, but it's no big deal. And maybe I can be like, hey, oh, it's you. Okay, how do we do this? We do this. It's a strange capsule. I'm going to put this in my house, so when it escapes, hopefully it'll stay in there. I don't think it will. I think this is like A creature of some kind. You know what? We'll put it in our basement. That's the smart thing to do. Put strange things in your basement. That's what everybody does, right? There we go. Nothing bad will ever come of that. Oh, honey, please don't cry. But yeah, really hoping to make the cut. And it's cool, actually, yesterday was the first time I actually saw the boss, pretty much since I got hired. She manages a lot of stuff from the control room, lots of phone calls, lots of this, that, and the other. Actually saw her for the first time yesterday. I'm coming through an aisle with my cart really fast. Oh, hi, baby. Coming through the cart really fast, or the aisle really fast with the cart. And as I go around the corner, I see somebody, and they catch my eye, so I kind of slow down and I look, and it's her. And I'm like, yo, how's it going? I haven't seen you. And she's like, it's going good. And she's all, like, huge cheese and smile. And she goes, I see you zipping through these aisles real fast. And I was like, yeah. Like, she goes, that's good. And I didn't know what to say, so I was just like, yeah. And she's like, that's good. And then I went back to work, and then later, there's this like station, and it's kind of like a cubicle setup. So desk, 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 and then an open area where they can all work. And the two boss ladies and the one boss guy underneath the boss, the two ladies I interact with quite a bit. The guy I interact with a lot. He seems to like me. I've been really kind. Noticed he had a haircut, gave him a compliment. Um, Noticed some of the interests he has are anime related based on the little thing sitting on his desk. But anyways, the girls, I didn't know how they felt about me. They were sitting in on the interview, but I did introduce myself, shook both, like everybody's hands, like I treat like women exactly the same as I would treat a guy, just a little bit better because I like girls more than guys. Huh, Pebbles? And anyways, um, they were cracking some joke. The one was like, "Ah, Shane, you again," blah blah blah, like implying that because I bring up my scanner, like, "Hey, check my scanner," so I could go run and do the orders. Implying that because I work so hard, I'm always bugging her. So she kept giving me crap about it, but the boss walked up and overheard it and said, I don't remember the exact wording, but it was the gist of, hey, he's kicking butt, you leave him alone. So I was like, yes, score one. And then when I came back up again, the girls started joking around with me, like even more. So hopefully, um, yeah, hopefully I'm doing good. Hopefully they like me because, as every adult knows in the real world, it's not how good you can do your job only, it's how likable you are as well. Bye, baby. So, yeah, hopefully it'll work out. Really hope it does. It would be very nice. All right, let's get this heckin' day over with. Yeah, you got to fit into the group. And I've always run with the mentality of two things. Number one, when it comes to a new job, I know nothing until you tell me I know it. And number two, the only thing that matters is the job. Like, if anybody asks me to do anything, it's just, yeah, I'd be happy to or happy to help. Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like after all the crazy stuff that has happened and led me up to this point in my life that I should be able to handle all this. 30K. Dang, son. That's a lot of money. Thank you. That's pretty much what I spent at the bookseller. Probably less than what I spent at the bookseller. All right, Grandpa. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to like do a thing about my farm. It is your floor. Oh, don't pick up the TV. Hmm. There we go. I can actually hear everything now. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I can. I can't even express to you how much that hurts my heart. Like, I get that names are hard, and when you're a boss of a place, you probably have a bunch of employees. Remembering everybody's name is difficult until they kind of express their individuality in front of you, and you can see them in that name. Because I don't know, that's how it works for me. You can tell me your name, but until I see you as that person, the name won't stick. But yeah, I cannot express to you how many. I think it's like probably at least 5 bosses where I was never called the right thing, and it's not hard. Like, my name doesn't have a crazy spelling or anything to it. Like, and I know one boss in particularly, he did it on purpose because he was the boss and he just didn't care. There we go. Everything's beautiful again. Oh, I miss the green during winter. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And look at the trees. They're pink. Alright, we gotta clear this so we can grow. Oh, Pebbles, your life is not that bad. I hate when she goes into other rooms and just cries. It makes me so sad. She is pretty drama-filled, though. And I do like to remember it is better than where I found her in cat jail. Oh, sweet. That actually overtook a little bit, too. And my OCD demands that I clean up my farm a little bit. Not sure what specifically you're talking about. If you're talking about like here. Oh, okay, yeah, the joke went over my head then. You did make me look. Oh, duh, I do have a scythe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah, it's insane. I'll even, like, I'm the weird type of OCD, like, when my wife goes into the bathroom on the counter or the sink, there's like counter space, she'll use something and put it back, but every morning when I go in, I'll straighten everything out. And she doesn't close the mirrors all the way. She'll close them, but then like kind of stop at the end. So they're always like a ½ inch open, and I have to close like everything. I have issues, man. I can't help it. And like when the floor isn't swept or the mats get too dirty, I lose it mentally. I just cleaning mode. And I wonder if it's my father in me, because my father was very similar growing up. He liked a neat, tidy house, and he was always very honest about like keeping things clean. I wonder if that just was instilled. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure she would love that. I'm sure she would. I do miss her today, though. I really wish she didn't have to work today, too. I had to go grocery shopping alone. I can't express to you how much I don't like that. I There are some men in this country who will not go shopping with their wives because they consider it like to be a woman's work. Me, I don't like going anywhere without her. Sweetheart, come on. Yeah, I was completely unsupervised. There was no adult with me today whatsoever. I wish Pebbles could have went with me. Like, that would have helped too. Like an emotional support cat. And I would put her in one of those like those things where the baby is strapped to your chest, but there's something for her tail to come out. I would totally do that. I just think she would hate me. I would do a lot more things with Pebbles, but I don't because I'm afraid she will probably like murder me in my sleep. Oh baby. It's funny, she used to sit on the back of my chair, like, a lot, but she hasn't done that since Rocco left. Makes me kind of sad. Hmm. Okay, so we need to go buy flowers. What do we do in spring? Jazz, blue jazz. That's right. Okay, so we do not have to buy flowers. And if we're lucky, might have enough fertilizer for all of this. Right? I can't. Fox News. What, baby? I can't even believe they call themselves the news. I'm pretty sure my parents and my in-laws, both or all of them, watch Fox News. And it just makes me sad. I get it though. I get the propaganda and the brainwashing. It had me for a long time too. But once you realize they're all the same, they're all criminals, it just makes you sad. And I imagine there are some good ones, but not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, we need 2 more fertilizer. Honey bunny, please stop. I'm not taking you out. I know. It is, and that's like one of the hardest things. Like I would love to try and find common ground with my in-laws, especially. The reason being, my father-in-law gets very defensive and very vocally aggressive with my wife, and I don't appreciate it whatsoever. Luckily, it's never gone any farther than that, so no further corrective action needs taken on anybody's part. But I really wish that I could just show them like the side of America that they're never gonna see because they choose not to see it. Like they grew up wealthy and well, not wealthy, but they have grown up privileged in white America. And it shows in a lot of things that they do and they say. And it doesn't necessarily make them, in my opinion, bad people, just ignorant to the suffering of others, which in a way I kind of have difficulty with because it initially makes me want to consider them in my mind as bad people. Um, but they're not. I would say they're just uneducated about what real suffering is. Like I don't think I know they had bad times health wise, but I don't think they've ever struggled financially. And I'm sure there have been times where money is tight, but my father-in-law is that always worked. His wife loves working. She loves the social aspect, being around people, all that good stuff. Very involved in the community. However, she is involved in something that I am completely 110% against. And every time it is brought up to me, I have to just smile and just go like, yep, that's the thing. She, and to each their own. I just know that this could potentially be used against her or somebody she loves at one point in her life. And perhaps she'd feel differently if it was, but she fundraises for the police department a couple towns over for their canine unit. And I am firmly against animals being used by the police because they are always used to hurt people. I'm sure some of them sniff drugs or bombs, but 9 times out of 10 in my country they are used to attack citizens. And it is disproportionately used against citizens that are not as pasty pale as me. And it scares me because she has 2 adopted grandchildren that are going to grow up in this world that she is helping fund. And oh my gosh, there's still snow on this building. And there is a chance that they could run afoul of the law at some point in their life. And they will not be given the default white treatment. Sorry, there's gnats. that everybody else is going to get. And it scares me. I don't think people should fund the police. Like, and when I say that, I don't mean like the government shouldn't, because everybody needs it, but like to literally fund the police when they don't need your help, it's like, bro, you just giving them more weapons against you because they work for the people that, you know, I don't know. I digress. Who cares? Not my problem. I try not to think about it so I can sleep better at night. And there is the cynic in me doesn't find a lot of value in the police force only because they always come after the crime's been committed. It's seldom that they're stopping any crimes. Now, I do think it is good to have a big support system for when you have people that have to be dealt with harshly and violently because there's no other way. I just don't like how over policed certain areas are and the methods that are used. And it bugs me that the Republicans in my country are all like, "Yo, we believe in small government, guns, and God," and it's like you guys are doing the exact opposite right now. Yeah, all crime stems from lack of resources. I mean, all crime stems from just people hoarding things that they shouldn't. Like, I like to think that back in the day, like, and who knows, I don't, I'm just talking, but I like to think that the Indians and, well, the Native Americans in my country before white European settlers came, like I don't think they had jails. They probably didn't have concepts really of theft like we do. Certainly not intellectual theft or like genetic theft or like in my country, you can't go and buy seeds and then replant from that harvest because the seed company owns genetics. Like this world is wild. Yeah, yeah, and that's the difference. Like now we're so detached from like if somebody steals, they're so detached from the corporation from which they're taking. Like there's a difference between me stealing from my neighbor next door or me stealing from the Waltons who own Walmart and it costs them nothing. It's like a write-off. Yeah, and that's what I think religion has replaced in our country is community. My father's very religious and always tried to raise us as Christian, and I think, and not to shame him or embarrass him, even though it might for him to hear me say this, but I think a part of why, yeah, a part of why he needed that so bad was because his original father didn't want him. He didn't want to be a part of my dad's life whatsoever. And I know that deep down inside, that's got to be a horrific experience for a child to grow up knowing that their father wanted nothing to do with them. I can't imagine what that must have been like for my dad growing up as a young boy. So he would seek community and the only way, acceptable way to get it here in this country is through Christianity, if you're as pasty pale as me, or Catholicism or something. And so he always really kind of pushed that on us really hard. And I feel like the more he pushed, the more I don't know. I think by Christianity's standpoint, I don't see any way that a person like me could get into their version of heaven. I just don't see that ever happening. And honestly, I'm not sure that I would even want to go. But yeah, I'm right there with you. I think all religions are cultish. I think every preacher is a charlatan. There's not a man or woman alive who has spoken to God personally. It has not happened. If there is a God or goddess, whatever, what have you, it is going to be something so incredibly bigger and greater and grander than we can even comprehend. I like to think about it as like an ant. looking up at us and thinking that we are a god. Like an ant living its little life, it could never comprehend the things we do in our world. So if there is some all-powerful being, it is not going to be comprehensible by our simple little primate brains. There's going to be no way. But yeah, good times. All right, it is Monday. Who loves us? Who doesn't? We could work on Caroline, and I do want to help Pam with her stuff a while ago. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of coercion. And I don't like there's one very specific Bible verse that absolutely bugs me to death, and I cannot this is what really kind of ruined me for Christianity. There's a Bible verse, I don't know exactly which one it is, but it says, "And the wicked for the day of wrath." And what I got from that was he was speaking about people being created, and like the wicked were created for the day of wrath, and implying that like when the rapture happens, then he's going to send them all to hell for eternity because they're wicked. But to me, that implies that God himself or herself created people solely for the purpose of failing, created them solely for the purpose of punishing them for all eternity. What kind of good, ever loving God would do something so abhorrent? They wouldn't. They absolutely wouldn't. Yeah, I think religion is all about control, and it was something that maybe in the beginning there was some mythology behind it that I don't know, but I think the bigger reason is so parents could get their frightened children to go to sleep at night. And that's a hard thought, and I understand that. Like, what do you do when your child is dying of bone cancer? What can you do to comfort them other than tell them that perhaps there's some better place that they're going to go to, knowing that no man living, no man or woman living or dead, well, no, living knows that to be true. We have no clue what happens in the next life. Yeah, to make people behave, but also to make people settle for less in this life. Hey, your suffering is valid because in the next life, you're going to have everything you ever wanted, but not in this life. In this life, you must suffer. No, that is control written all over it. That is to get people to accept their chains. And to me, that's coercion. And coercion is the epitome of evil to me. I don't like I don't like manipulative people, and I know when I was younger I probably was one of them. But man, as you get older, certain things chafe the soul, and that is definitely one of them. What, baby? Honey, I cannot take you out. It is too cold. You see that I'm busy. Yeah, I hate what religion has become. And something that really bugs me in my country is the white Christian nationalists that pervert the message of Jesus. Like, if Jesus Christ in the Bible, Catholic, Christian, whatever, if Jesus Christ in the Bible is the Son of God, and he is the Messiah, and he is the only way to the face of God, like, because you know it says there's no other way to God except through Christ. Like you have to go through Jesus. Like if that is true, and you claim to be a Christian, then the only books in the Bible, New Testament and Old, that matter are the four Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Those were the only accounts of the spoken words written down by men of Jesus Christ. If they were real Christians, Christian means Christ-like. If you are really Christ-like, those would be the only books you would follow. So the Old Testament immediately gets thrown out. When the Old Testament immediately gets thrown out, the whole argument against homosexuality goes out the window. That's completely done and gone with. The argument against abortion abortion goes out the window. It's done with as well. Um, the Christians that profess themselves to be Christians today, they're not real Christians. They're capitalist Christians. And it makes me so sick. And it kills me that almost every Christian pastor's dream in this country is to have a megachurch and a private jet. It's funny. You should see, men of God light up when they talk about money. I've gotten tired of seeing it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, maybe it's at the end of it. Oh, yeah, it's at the end of the year. Okay, that makes sense. Because this is actually year 4. Yeah, buddy. Do what you gotta do. In fact, it might be a good time for me to take a break as well and make sure Pebbles isn't trying to tell me something else. Oh my gosh, Nat. Seriously, you're gonna go on my nose? What's wrong with you? Consent, bro. You know, it's funny, there was something, I watched a video and there's something I was gonna do in Stardew, like something I was gonna try and achieve. I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. Dude, little Nat, you are killing me. Okay, yeah, I think now is a good time for a break as well, so I will be back in about 5 to 7 minutes. Alright, there we go. Still don't know what to do with this stuff. One of these days we'll figure it out. Actually, what we need to do is just plant some grass starters, because I am not paying for hay. Oh wow, this is completely empty. Yeah, good enough. Well, let's see what all we can... Actually, yeah, let's see what we can make. Maybe we can make something cool. Sweetheart, we're not going outside. You're killing me, pretty girl. Deluxe worm dance. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Oh no, I forgot to talk to the Adventurers Guild. I know what I lost. I lost all my warp totems to the desert. That's what it was. Crap. That sucks. Oh well. Oh yeah, what's that do? Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, let's make one of those. Sweetheart, you're okay. Relax. Pebbles, I was really hoping you would take a nap today. Why aren't you napping? You see how yucky it is outside. Go look in the window. You're fine, sweetheart. Relax. Pam, take me to the desert. Alright, welcome back. We're coming to the desert for no reason. Oh, wait, this is the reason. Should just do that. Oh yeah, that's something to work towards. I really want that piano. Bed would be cool too. You're not going outside, sweetie. I love her portrait. She looks great. Seasonal plant. This is a very blue shirt. Yeah, let's get some of these. A clothesline, why not? wall sconce. I don't really want that. I mean, that would probably look good on the island house, not here. Alright, and since we're here, let's go into the Skull Cavern for no real reason. Nice. Oh, so you said you were playing Megabonk. Do you enjoy it? And has your boyfriend tried it yet? Oh my gosh, fish, you are so tricky. Really? Oh, it doesn't reach. Oh, it reaches there. I didn't expect that. What? A pyramid decal. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I got my kill count up to like 5,000 something, and that was really impressive. Before that, I'd only had like 2,400 kills. Yeah, I did not do very good at first. Wow, barely made that. Are you... What? Wait, we got another? How many are in here? Yeah. I don't think I've used... Have I used Clank? I don't think I have. Yeah, it took me quite a while to really understand what I didn't use half the things on the map, like the microwave oven. I never used it for a long time because I'm like, I don't know what it does. I finally think I understand what all the things do now. Although since a new update, I'm not sure if I will remember it correctly. But yeah, it's funny. I always wish I was playing it. Like anytime I'm laying in bed, I'm just like, man, I wish I was playing Megabonk. Like last night, I could have stayed up late and played Megabonk, but I was just so stinking tired. Yeah, so yesterday I learned how to use a pallet jack, which obviously, if you know a pallet jack, not hard to learn. Um, but that was cool because that was something I didn't know. But I learned how to use a pallet jack, but they had me, when we break down boxes, mush them flat, or we make them go flat, break them down, and then we stack them up, and they're sitting on a pallet. And so I loaded up this truck from a bay, just full of cardboard, like just full of it. Um, and then I had to unload that truck into the dumpster. Like it was crazy. I was like so gross, like sweaty yesterday after I got done doing it. And then I had to continuously run orders. Like I was absolutely whooped last night. And I woke up so hecking sore this morning. It was crazy. Oh yeah, it is so much more fun. Like I just got to the point where I can unlock, or I unlocked the fourth tome. I had the four weapons, but I just unlocked the fourth tome. It is so much more fun. I can't wait till I get the little dude on the skateboard. Like I'm looking forward to that. I did have a build with whoever, he's like an ogre and I think he throws axes around. Um I did a build where I added the speed boost tome, like to your movement speed, and I had him moving so fast it was insane. Like, and he's not even a fast character. And yeah, warehouse working, it can be crazy exhausted. I don't know if I want to put these pyramids up. I think that'll change the look. So we will instead put them away. Now the clothesline we gotta put up. I mean, honestly, it'll look pretty crappy right up by the house. Let's put in here. Now, why would it be in with the animals? That doesn't make a lick of sense. Put it right there. Why not? So throw one. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. I was surprised how far I got. The ogre actually was the first one that I started using the size tome on, and oh my goodness, I had the bananas, his axes, and fireballs, and I think the bones. And it was crazy. The bananas were so big. Like my character's here, he's like completely inside spinning bananas. It was awesome. Like the size tome, I think I'm gonna do one with the quantity tome, XP tome, size tome, and attack speed tome. I think the build I'm gonna start trying to go with now. I've been using the ninja a lot. I really like the ninja. He's a lot of fun. Whoa, that guy's coming in fast. Bro, you're not killing me on my farm. Yeah. Oh, I love that game so much. It's so much fun. It's just chaotic fun. And I can't imagine how much money the developers made. Dude, you're not killing me on my farm. These indie developers just putting AAA companies to shame. I love it so much. All those big corporate companies, they just got way too greedy. I hate microtransactions. I'm so sick of buying something and having to subscribe. Oh my gosh, I can't stop thinking about it. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and call it on this real quick. And I'm gonna pull up Megabonk, because that would be a little bit of fun. I don't know if we'll keep playing Megabonk for long. I might even try and queue. No, that'd probably take too long. Let's do this real quick. Megabonk should be easy to queue. However, if we do that, I need to rearrange my chat. Give me one sec. There we go. Yeah, let's move you guys. So I'll be looking at this screen. And then all we have to do is grab Megabonk. And it should. There we go. All right, let me reduce this. Oh, that would be cool. I love supporting them too. I think that is so much fun. There's another game that I saw recently, and it's like these little ducks, but it's like a first-person shooter extraction. Not sure the name, but it's like a small team, and they spent 2 years making it, and it is just topping the charts right now. Well, maybe not topping them, but it is trending. And I'm so happy to see that the leaderboard doesn't have 1.5 million kills on there anymore, because like I'm all the way down here at 5.6. Pebbles hates when I play this game. She gets ignored pretty hard. Yes, like little rubber duck military guys. It looks so cool. All right, so let's take a look. So these are the characters I have unlocked. So I got my best with her, which was pretty cool. Yes, I have been using Clank. Clank is the guy that I have used the most. He's actually progressed me through a lot, but I really, really love the ninja. But yeah, Clank is great too. I do miss the fox just because he's super cute. And I do have the ability to toggle certain items on and off now. So I toggle off like the ones that I know I'm not going to use. Yeah, Clank is awesome. Sweetheart, we're not going outside. Please stop asking. Yeah, man, silver takes a while to get. Like I boosted this as much as I could, like over and over. But yeah, I have no cares for this, like the music. That makes no difference to me, so I'll never spend it on that. But yeah, let's give this a shot and see how we do. I haven't played it in a couple days. I don't care for his crimson outfit. Just looks silly. But yeah, so he gains evasion. I have tried. What, baby? You're really mad, aren't you? Dude, she's doing like jerky things as she looks at me. She's really upset. What? I cannot take you out. No, we're not. No. And then she'll do a sad like meow. Oh my gosh. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Oh yeah, Mega Chat. What a name. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. So we're running tier 3. Pebbles, I'm just gonna ignore you. I'm so sorry. And I love that they've color coordinated some of this stuff. Where's my cursor? Is my mouse dead? There we go. All right. So we're gonna go with bones. This is actually good for a size build. All right, and we will go armor because we're not gonna need duration. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm torn. I really want to get well. Lightning is great because it'll bounce off people and go to other enemies, but I think XP this early on would be fantastic. Oh, sweet, dropped a nuke. Oh, and never underestimate the importance of boosting your power-up drop chance. Like, that has gotten me through a lot of stuff. So, like, when you finish a shrine here, if it's got, like, a power-up chance, and that's one of your better options, I would go for it. So we're obviously going to go projectile. Sweetheart, we're not going outside. Yes, bananas. And this axes would have been great too. But bananas is great. First boss always drops a chest. And that is like one of the most perfect drops you can get. So now we get better loot from this, or buffs. I think we're going to go movement speed, just because that'll help us out doing it early. Hi, baby. Oh, knockback tome is cool too. Yes, he does run like Tina Belcher. I like that he'll like tumble too constantly. He's doing flips and stuff. So I don't know. Like the bow is kind of cool, but I don't want to go with that. What were we gonna go with? I think we'll go with axes, maybe? That might be cool. So we'll refresh. You know what? We're gonna banish the bow. We're still pretty early on. We're not going outside, baby. I know. Oof. Oh my gosh, there's a gnat flying around my face. It's driving me insane. Oh, I shouldn't have came down here. Well, we could probably do this challenge. Alright, projectile bounces would be great. Luck tome would be cool too, but I don't want to go with that. We'll go XP. I'm just gonna kite them in a circle until hopefully we can complete this challenge and get that chest off that slime guy. Okay. Whoa, whoa, please don't go up there. Don't spill daddy's drink. Thank you, baby. Let's refresh. Axes, perfect. Yes. That is perfect. Okay, so we have all of our weapons. And attack speed? Yes. Slay rockets, please. Oh, I hate this one. This is one of my least favorite. I don't want to jump the whole match. Dude, my mouse is dead. Oh my gosh, give me 1 sec. My mouse is dead. I'll be right back. Well, don't get excited, sweetheart. We're not going outside. I hope this battery works. You know what? I should just bring them all just in case. Sweetheart, we're not going outside. I'm so sorry. So, Soph, if things go well, I was thinking about, like, if things go well with the job, I was thinking about maybe getting some more equipment and setting up a live feed of the kittens and mom, because they are super cute. Sweetheart, please. There we go. Okay. We're not going outside. Please don't ask anymore. You're just upsetting yourself. I hate bugging that cat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think it would be cool. Like, and maybe it would help us get them adopted. I hate I hate the thought of giving kittens away, and I hate the thought of just giving strangers a cat. Like, because you never know who's really gonna love them and care for them. And I know that the one kitten will get adopted, like, immediately. It won't even be hard, and you'll understand as soon as you see it. But the other two, I worry that they may not be as lucky. Yeah, that would be perfect. Yes, that is a perfect business idea. Bravo. There it is, sized home. Heck yes. Okay, so this might be a good run for us if we're careful. So I'm just gonna scoop up all this XP real quick, and then we'll head away. Can we use this? No, I didn't think so. Alright, so... what were we going with again? We've got XP... Oh, quantity. We want the quantity tone. Yeah. Yeah, small disclaimer and small print. Or I have, like, somebody read it really fast at the end of every video. Although, if it's a continuous live stream, there wouldn't be an end, now that I think about it. Alright, let's banish that. I mean, that's not bad. So we're gonna save that. I don't want to use that just yet. Oh, I meant to activate that. No, Stone Golem 2? That was not great timing on my part. Could really use a level up or two right now. Oh, sweet, we got the challenge done. So we could do evasion. I mean, this guy has it naturally built in, so every level his evade will go up. I wonder where it's at. Evasion, 21%. No, we really need the quantity tome. That's absolutely what we need for this build. Come on, man. I need the quantity tome. I don't like spending this much money. Hey, bro. Hey, bro, don't run. I need you. There it is. Alright, let's banish that. Come on, man. Let's banish that. Wow, that was close. There it is. Come on, man. There it is. Quantity. We're golden. Everything we need. Now if we can just maintain. It's not terrible. Alright, how do we get up top? Quantity. Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah. Come on, bring the swarm. Let's do it. And let's stop the swarm. Do quantity again. Hand projectile count? Yes. Oh, there's another power up. We need that. Come on. Yes. They're going down. Size. Oh, it's ridiculous. I can't believe we're having such a good run this quick. Alright, so we want to have our weapons to at least level 4. So because the banana ring is epic, we're going to go with that one. Wow, we are just like whirling death right now. That'll come in handy when we run. Sweetheart, please stop crying. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Okay, I think the best thing that would help us now is speed boost. There it is. Crit damage, we'll go quantity. Ooh. Alright, size would be good, but we're gonna wait until that's like a little better than what it is. Oh, give me 1 sec, I'm missing a dock here. Come on. There it is. That's better. There we go, okay. Yeah, we'll go quantity. Alright. Oh shoot, we just went back to the way we were. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Oh well, we can do this real quick, I guess. There it is. Evasion, not terrible. I mean, thorns would be cool, but power-up multiplier will come in handy later on. Let's see if we can use the microwave. Alright, so we would want to do that. Size, absolutely. Alright, I'm not sure which way is a good way to get it. Ooh, let's use this. That should level us up. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we'll go with banana ring, but I mean quantity would be great. Yeah, we'll do banana ring. Alright, we'll do XP. XP again. Oh crap, I am going the same way over and over again. Hi baby, are you here to meow at me? Attack speed. Oh yeah, we'll go that. Come on man, roll faster. Damage to elites would be good. Sweetheart, please, you're okay. It's okay. Alright, we're gonna go power up drop chance. So that will serve us well in the next level. Oh, baby girl, jeez, you gotta watch the tail, honey. What just happened? Sorry guys, she's knocking stuff off the desk because she is angry, swishing her tail. Sweetheart, you're not going outside. Get comfy, go lay down. She's gonna bite me in my sleep. Alright, so we'll go size tone. I should probably get out of here. Oh my gosh, dude, how are you spawning right on me, bro? Oh wow, he almost got me. Got lucky with the evade. Health regen, that's handy. Projectile count. That's we'll do size. Should be able to stand here and take him down. Yeah, that's done. Damage to elites, absolutely. Damage size, projectile speed, projectile count. That'll come in handy. Power up multiplier. I don't want to go down there. Oh sweet, is that speed boost? Nice. This is gonna get insane. Projectile count. There we go. There's one for the katana. Awesome. Projectile count, yes. There we go, that's pretty good. Well, I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. It's only a level 1. Wow, he's so fast. I've never done this good in the beginning. Oh no, the beginning, what am I talking about? We have 29 seconds. We gotta get to the boss right now. Again with that one. This is like a tornado of bananas. It's wild. How far away is the boss, man? This is terrible. Crit, XP, projectile. Yeah, we'll go here. Final wave is coming. Great. I haven't even spawned the boss. Oh yeah, I should jump. That should hurt him more, I'm sure. Why are you stepping on me, dude? Quantity. Whoa, get off that. Whoa, don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. This is such a good run. Don't die. Please don't die. Come on, just beat the boss. Come on. Beat the boss. Oh! I beat that so bad. That was such a good run. What is with that noise? Oh my gosh, that noise there. Oof. I beat that terribly. Let's go again. I love that it says that. And yes, him does have skill issue. Oh, whoops. XP. Oh, nice evade. Yeah, we'll save that. Oh, I wish I had more money for him. Armor. Oh wow, didn't make that jump. Oh baby, please don't cry. Get off me. Movement speed, yes please. Oh, that's nice. Man, where are you guys every other time I need you? Yeah, we'll do luck. Why not? I do love some slutty rockets. Yes, I do. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we need to save up some money for that. XP. Nice. Yeah, we'll do that. Come on, give us some. No, size isn't gonna help us here. This will. Lightning, yeah. That'll work. Man, we're gonna hit a swarm soon, and we are not prepared for it. That helps. Probably take him out real quick if we can. Yeah, I should have just ran. He'll take forever to kill. We're gonna get hit. Wow. Lightning bounces, crit chance, knockback, damage. Lightning bounces will help. That's doing good. Health regen, that'll help a little. That's what we don't need right now. We're not gonna make this. Oh, we were so gonna die in there. Oh wow, we survived. Come on, man. Oh, that'll work. That'll help. Oh, what is that? Oh my gosh, it's exactly what we need right now. We're dead. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh my gosh, it's 4:18. Sophie, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad I got to talk to you today. We will definitely hang out again on Saturday, so check the video. It'll definitely be up on YouTube. I hope you guys have a really good week. Hope everything goes well, and I will definitely check you guys on the weekend. So I think instead of The Witcher, which I really should finish The Witcher one day, but I think we might do Disco Elysium just to get another game up on the channel. But yeah, should be fun. But hey, I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely get them up, and I'll make sure the VOD is up as well. So, but yeah, so thanks for hanging out. You have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Peace.